Hey y'all, hanging out on the Midsummer breeze. So, today I delve into the most controversial episode of Film Failures. Like Happy Console Gamers Film Fury, except less stupid. So, Midsummer. This is a movie that some people think is fucking brilliant, from a new genius director, Ari Aster, who also made a shitty Hereditary. I think that both these movies are good for shock value, and that's pretty much it, and the rest is bullshit. So this guy's one of those people who's like, ooh, these cults can be really crazy, and these cults and burning and all this shit. Guess what? The movies, especially in the past few years, like if you look at how many documentaries on Netflix are about cults, we should be aware of cults brainwashing people. Yes, that's a real thing. However, you gotta think about the implication and the intentions behind this sort of thing. Midsommar shows a cult that's really fucked up, and all that. Has you drink weird shit, burns people to death. Well, what does having you drink weird shit that'll fuck you up mentally remind you of? Does it remind you of perhaps our normal lives? How many people drink alcohol all the time? How many people, these people go on about, oh, they put this, in Midsommar, they put vaginal blood in this person's drink, it's really creepy. Or there's weird food. You know what else is weird food? The fact that they put even human meat sometimes in McDonald's burgers. They put deathly oils. They fill us up with carbs. You see, the thing these cult movies never point out is that our normal society is very cult-like. And just because most people grew up in it, that's supposed to make this cult the correct one and the other cults the crazy ones? Are you kidding me? We're taught that we live on a spinning ball. We're taught that America was founded on discrimination and slavery. We're taught that capitalism is a bad thing. We're taught all sorts of absolutely insane things. And yet these movies are trying to ridicule spiritualists all the time. For example, they're trying to make you scared of innocent people who are just saying, hey, I'm going to Burning Man or whatever, or hey, I'm taking this supplement. And that's when these people say, oh, you're drinking the Kool-Aid, you're gonna go crazy, you could go into some cult. Those fucking normal people are the cult members. And it's then that gay man Aster, as my creative parody name of him is, goes on of, oh, these fucking cults are really crazy, and at the end of Midsommar, they burn these people to death. Dude, the story isn't even good. It's like this college friend of theirs lures them into the cult. It's like, that's not even creative. At the end of the movie, they present that as if it's like some shock. Like, oh, he fucking betrayed them the whole time. It's like, no shit. And secondly, like, they couldn't have, I mean, the fact that everybody has the same fate in the horror movie besides one person is such a typical horror ending. I mean, come on. And I did not even understand what the fuck was going on with that girl, the main character, who's like her parents died or something. Boo-hoo. And there's this weird, like, negative tone at the beginning of the movie where, like, she's almost broken up with her boyfriend. I get it. Part of the story is that like, they're not well together. And then she said their parents died. But then you're suddenly supposed to give a shit the whole movie about her backstory that you barely even saw. Like, if anything, like I said, the shock value was the only thing about the movie that was good. The rest was crap. Just showing a bunch of people freaking out, slightly weird sexual stuff is not enough. Like, I looked up a little bit about the cult that the Midsommar thing was based off. It was not, I mean, it is possible that maybe it was a freaky, messed up cult, but it's about just as likely as any other. I wouldn't be surprised if it may have just been Hollywood trying to take some random European peaceful gathering and just try to ridicule it. I mean, how do you know? It's like these kinds of movies make people scared to even just have a gathering of people hanging out in the sun or something, having a good time. They start saying, oh, does this lead to a cult? Everything can lead to a cult. That title is a ridiculous title. You people are in a cult. Our normal society cult tells us that when we die, we go into eternal darkness. That sounds even worse. And that's what most people believe. So, this dumb movie, dumb man. This movie is considered fucking brilliant. And Hereditary 2. A lot of the same problems that I just complained about are with Hereditary as well. I mean, I don't know. If I had to pick one of the two, I don't know. They're both annoying with similar problems. But with Midsommar, it's more clear. Fuck Midsommar, bro. It's dumb, bro. It's not cool.